Today's 381st day that I'm here to share lessons I learn and I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I'm going to speak about courses or mentorship and which one is the best for you. Now, when I think about mentorship and coaching and courses, I always believe that mentorship is the best thing ever. Courses will not give you the whole picture of what you're trying to achieve. But today I will share steps that potentially you could take to understand exactly how you utilize mentor in the best way. Now, when I think about courses, I truly believe that it's good to start from generic course. But let's say that you are minimal amount of money and you're not able to invest in both in great course and in great mentor. So what you're supposed to do at that moment? Of course, it's good to find some kind of job, part-time job or some extra gig to be able to make some extra income that you could invest in both in a great course and a great mentor. But I think that if you have a limited amount of money, I think the best thing to do is invest just a little bit in generic course and then invest into the mentor who is 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of you. Now, a lot of times people purchase a mentor that is like 10, 15 steps ahead of them, and of course that huge gap doesn't allow you to take advantage of that training, because when a person is doing so much better than you, it's hard to catch up. But if someone is doing 1, 2, 3 steps better than you, you're able to catch up right away, and of course then you upgrade it and you buy a new coach, a new mentor. But of course at the same time you're making much more money, because you, of course, if you're investing in a mentor who is building your skill set. So like if you purchase a mentor that is 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of you, you learn those 3 steps and then you make more money, you invest more and more and more. So like I truly believe that when you want to find a mentor, you don't need to look for the best mentor of all. You need to find a mentor who is 2, 3 steps ahead of you and is amazing in teaching what he does. Because a lot of times people want to be mentors and guides and coaches, but they are not able to coach what they do. Because some people are amazing at what they do, but they are not able to transfer their knowledge. So of course you need to find a mentor who is able to transfer that knowledge onto you. Now, why I said that generic course is important, even the more important at the first step, generic, because you don't want to invest a lot of money in a mentor who will teach you basic things. Because when I think about any kind of coaching and getting ahead in life, there's 4 steps. First is connecting with information, understanding what information is important. So a lot of times, of course, you're able to do that by yourself. Now, second step is always that generic information. And of course, in that moment, generic information is really you're able to do by yourself. To listen some kind of course, read a book, attend seminar, you just really get that generic information. Now, when you have the generic information, then you really need to work a little bit consistently to build that foundation of the generic information. So that means that consistency could be done by yourself or with a peer, with that accountability buddy. And then the 4th step, the last most important step that you really want to achieve great things in life, is specific information. So specifically tailored to you. And that's where success where success happens. And you're not able to get specific information through any kind of course. So mentor is important and it's essential. I do not understand why people are afraid to buy a coach or purchase a coach, invest in a coach or a mentor, because you're not able to get specific information without a coach mentor. Because when I speak a lot of times with the people, of course I'm not a coach, not a mentor, but when I used to speak with people who are struggling, a lot of times they struggle because they have a blind spot they never thought about. So a mentor could really speak with you, understand what is holding you back, and give you some insights that you could use those insights on that general foundation and build something beautiful. So I truly believe that the first thing is connecting with information, connecting with yourself, understanding what you want to do. Second step is really understanding the foundational things, what you need need to work on. So foundational things could be done by yourself. Then third is consistently working on that foundation, understanding fully that foundation. And the fourth step, the last most important step, you're not able to do it by yourself. It needs to be specifically tailored to you, and that could be done by some kind of coach, mentor. It doesn't need to be 15 steps ahead. It doesn't need to be from a mile away. It needs to be just a few steps ahead of you. And if you will be doing those 4 steps over and over again, I truly believe that everything is possible. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.